Hi Naptime friends, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are all doing good and having a good day. Today I'm going to be trying out the KSRESIN Casting Epoxy. This is what the bottle looks like. It's liquid cast epoxy. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. 0 VOC, low odor. You can cast it up to 2 inches thick, and it's got a 45-minute plus working time. So I'm also going to try to use these pansy flowers that I dried, and I just got these from my yard and put them basically inside of a thick book for a few weeks, and then they dried and laid flat. I'm also going to be using some Pinata alcohol inks, Rich Gold, Sunburst Yellow, Blanco Blanco, and they're purple. And I'm also going to be using some Res Indigo Violet glitter. So here's my mold right here for these coasters. I'm going to be making some coasters, kind of petri dish style coasters. And I'm going to be using 10 ounces of this casting epoxy. So I'm going to pour 5 ounces of my hardener in my cup, 5 ounces of my resin, and mix that up for 4 minutes. That's what the directions say. I've always wanted to try casting epoxy, so I'm really excited to try this out. And my mold and my alcohol inks, I got those off of Amazon. I will link them down below if you want to get some for yourself to try out. So when you mix up resin, this is what it looks like when you start out. See how it's like kind of milky in the middle there? And then after you're done, it's going to look totally clear like this. And there are some bubbles in there, and that's just from mixing, you're mixing air into the resin, but they all popped and there were no bubbles. When I demold these at the end of the video, you'll see it. There's not even a micro bubble, which is amazing. So these molds actually took all of the 10 ounces, which I was surprised because I thought they were 3-ounce molds each, but 10 ounces was the perfect amount for them. So I'm just going to go in with my heat gun and pop the bubbles. Try not to use too much heat on these molds because you can burn them, and you definitely don't want to use your torch. I've learned that the hard way. You can really ruin your molds with torching, so I just like to use my heat gun. There were a few big bubbles stuck to the edge, but I just took my little stir stick here and literally grabbed it off the edge, pulled it to the center, and it popped right on its own. I didn't have to go in with the heat again. So here's my purple alcohol ink, and I just did 5 drops in each coaster, and now I'm going to go in with the Blanco Blanco, the white, and do some drops on top of the purple. And then same thing again, go in with the purple. I like to do basically 3 layers, so purple, white, purple, white, purple, white, and then purple one more time when I do the petri dishes. And I was trying to leave some negative space because I really like when the coasters have some negative space so you can see that clear resin too. It's not just a solid color. And you guys, dropping the ink into resin is so much fun. It's like a living lava lamp. Check it out. So when you go in with the white, look at it. It just bubbles. The purple, it's kind of hard to see because it's a darker color, but the white, you can really tell it's a lot of fun to watch. And then also the gold, the rich gold is really fun to watch too. So with the rich gold and the Blanco Blanco, you want to shake those up. There's a little rattle ball in there, just like with nail polish. You want to shake that up until you hear that rattle ball going, because you want everything to be mixed really well inside the bottle before you use it. And I actually didn't end up using the yellow. Here I'm going to go in with the gold. You don't need very much of the gold because it will take over. I just did about 5 drops, just like that. Sometimes a few extra drops came out, but that's okay. And that'll just give you a really nice subtle sparkle. The gold won't take over. But look at how awesome watching that gold just like float and move around. So fun. So now I'm going to add some of my flowers. I had never done this before, and honestly I should have watched a YouTube tutorial before I did this, but I was like, oh yeah, I got this. But not really. What I should have done is poured some resin a little bit of resin, maybe like an ounce, added my flowers, let that cure, and then done a second layer of resin with my alcohol inks because my flowers floated up and they kind of got lost, but the coasters still turned out really pretty. You'll see, but I'm going to demold them here in a second. So that was all I did. I just kind of put my flowers in there and pushed them down with my little stir stick here to try to make them go down, and it didn't really work out. And off camera, I just sprinkled a little bit of that Indigo Galaxy glitter on top, and then I let them cure for 24 hours. And now we're going to demold them. See how you can see the clear kind of through there on the edge? I love when you have that effect. It looks so pretty. But look at the edges. They look like a petri dish. I love those. They're so fun to look at. If you guys have never made these, I highly recommend it. And this casting resin by KSRESIN is awesome. There's no bubbles at all, not even a micro bubble. And it's really nice and clear. So I'll link all their information down below. And if you want to get some, use code NAPTIME and you will get a discount on it too. This one looks really fun on the edge there. See, my flowers kind of got lost. I think it was because too I used a dark purple ink, so I should have used yellow and no purple. But I'll know for next time. I still think they turned out really pretty though. And I'm going to take these out in the natural light so you can get a better look at them to kind of see what they look like, because my art room's kind of dark. But check it out. Look at how pretty. They turned out really nice. I definitely recommend you guys try to make these if you haven't made them before. They're so fun to make. And I'll link all the information down below for the mold and the ink if you want to get that from Amazon. But what do you guys think about these ones? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm definitely going to try again with my flowers. I have some roses that I want to cast, so I think those would be really pretty. Roses and pansies are my favorite flowers, so I'm definitely going to try that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you on Monday for another video. Bye!